my kings, my queens, my royals in between. I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Pokemon Radical Red, and if you missed the last episode and you're not here during the live stream, you missed me make some decisions. I have gotten sick and tired of doing this as a Nuzlocke, and to be honest, I didn't feel like going through an entire randomizer restart up again. So I'm picking up on our save where we had our Cleavor, our Ursaluna and all that, and I'm now essentially taking the Nuzlocke portion off of this, because if you saw the episode where this all ended, or any of the subsequent episodes, yeah, this ROM hack is way too tough for at least me personally to do it as a Nuzlocke. I can't imagine too many people wanting to do this as a Nuzlocke, because honestly, it's just not fun. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. If you want, if I remember, I will link this back to the episode where this all left off on. So if you're catching this just now, you can see kind of how we got here actual Nuzlocke wise. But yeah, at this point, I'm far too tired and my brain doesn't feel like pushing anymore. So we're gonna fight Whitney. I think we still have to clear out the SSN, and then we're gonna go try and take on Surge, which is gonna be difficult. But now that I am going to use pretty much any Pokemon I want to, and I can no longer limit myself to what Pokemon I can catch, we might be able to muster something together, but we'll see. Either way, if you end up enjoying the content, definitely drop a like and a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job, and let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. Then you'll get to see more content like this. So more fan-made Pokemon games, more retro content, more Souls-like content. We got a little bit here for everybody. But if you're specifically here for the fan-made Pokemon games, my plan as of right now is to, once we finish Radical Red, I think we're going to play the Super Mario version. Not of, I can't remember what it's called specifically, but it's a ROM hack of Fire. No, wait, I think it's a ROM hack of Emerald, actually. But it's Mario themed. It's really cool. Alright, I think I need to switch out here for a fighting move. Which I think only... wait, do I have... Because I know you have a fighting move. Do I have a better fighting move? Wake Up Slap, probably not great. Crash Course, okay. What are we looking at for, like, actual attack? 52, 107 is actually kind of nuts. 78, okay. Let's get Mole Lady out there and we'll Wake Up Slap the crap out of this Dunsparce. It's gonna coil like 5. I was expecting it to coil. Still hasn't coiled. And of course it gets the... This right here is exactly why I don't want to do this as a frickin' Nuzlocke anymore. The odds are so incredibly pushed into the favor of the computer. It's not even funny. Oh, come on, don't be paralyzed. Oh, quit being paralyzed. I mean, we're probably gonna die here, right? Yeah, we're dead. Okay. All right, Mole Lady, you've disappointed me. Good job. Way to go. All right, I'm gonna throw out Rock because I know Rock got that like crazy attack. Back-to-back paralyzes on the first body slam it uses. Ridiculous. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that this game is literally built to screw me over. Like, goddamn. Paralyzed is the worst. Nothing feels worse than... Yeah, exactly. Alright, we're gonna keep X-scissoring here. Okay, cool. Thanks for... Again, like, first one it does. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, I got you covered with with the flinch, buddy. Alright, we lose rock to horsepower, but again, it's no longer a Nuzlocke, so I don't really care. Alright, Boom, gonna be under-leveled, but screw it. Maybe we can at least get Boom some big experience here. Oh yeah, I forgot that it had frickin' jaw lock. Okay, so that at least wastes that out. Spend the yeah. At this point, I might as well spend the Pokemon. It's not like it mattered. 3 body slams in a row, all of them instantly paralyzed. You can't tell me this game's not trying to screw me. And I paralyzed every single turn. Fuck you, game. This is some bullshit. Alright, yes, this is technically going poorly right now, but this just confirms to me 110% that I made the right choice in saying, you know what, screw this, I'm not dealing with it. Okay, I don't know why you'd switch to Farigirrig, but let's switch out to Papa and then we can lash out. Ah, Shadow Ball, that's why. Alright. Okay, the fact that that didn't kill. Alright, so long as it's not a speed tie, we're fine. Alright, Miltank coming out. Gonna be mildly annoying, but let's see if Avalanche. Okay, I'm not surprised it outsped. Now we'll never know if it would have paralyzed because that just killed me. Alright. Let's switch into Killer Croc. Go Crash Course. I'll take a little over half damage there, that's fine. And that Citrus Parry makes it so that it can't kill me unless it crits, but I think Collision Course should kill here. It didn't. That's surprising. And of course you're gonna go Slack Off. I don't think Fire Pledge has a chance to burn, so I'm hoping for a crit. Yeah, I'm trying to think, how many Slack Offs are there? Alright, I'm confident that I can at least low sweep. It's just more about trying to help keep the health down at least a little bit. Alright. So yeah, Fire Pledge, because that'll be stab at least. Oh yeah, I should have probably went Fire Pledge first, thinking about it. I was gonna say it might have us lower special. Zen Headbutt, which whatever. The sad thing is back when we first went through this fight with this team, other than the fact that we took out Frostmoth for the Rillaboom, which honestly probably should have. How many of those do you have? Okay, now it doesn't instantly paralyze. You know, whatever. Jesus Christ. Alright, I probably should have played this differently. I should have played this like I was trying to actually win. Or I was actually trying to do this in one. Okay, cool. That's finally done. So we just need to essentially one-shot whatever this is. Which is Drampa. I think... Alright, if you are in fact more of a special attacker, You are more of a special attacker. Alright. There's a good chance we die here because Drampel's honestly kind of scary, but let's see if Glaciate does the trick. Glaciate does not do the trick. Hyper Voice. Oh, yeah, you have the normal gem. Okay, alright. Alright. Alright, that was unfortunate. I don't know why she did everything so differently. Like, I feel like she really switched up the way she did that fight. Because we made it through that fight without losing a single Pokemon. I don't know why she changed up her stuff so much. I don't know if it's like they're like, oh, hey, you beat this once before, so screw you. But no. Alright, Tinkaton, we already know. Not a big deal. 2 bulldozes and it's dead, though that's another thing that went a little bit differently. I know for a fact that I'm pretty certain we one-shot last time we bulldozed. And I don't think we crit, so I don't know why it's holding on all of a sudden. Play rough, which is whatever. I could have sworn we one-shot. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't think she ever went... Did she go Dunsparce? She might have. Alright. I still think going Mole Lady for the higher attack is probably... Actually, wait. How strong is Wake Up Slap? Honestly, Wake Up Slap's the 70. Yeah, you know what? I still think shifting to Mole Lady is the right call here. That's another thing is, for whatever reason, like, she should be, like, coiling. But no, she goes Body Slam, instantly gets the... Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like she got, like, crazy amounts of paras. Like a redonkulous amount of paras. Like, more than what anyone should ever get. Yeah, that's one thing you have to worry about there is the fact that with each coil it got stronger. But usually what it would do for that specifically is it would coil several times, and then from there, okay, it's probably going to realistically kill me with high horsepower, but I need to see if I could at least get the one thing off of it. Okay, I guess from here, let's send out the duck. I'm gonna Stone Axe just to get some Stealth Rocks set up, and then I'm going to Low Sweep. Seriously, every single time, it's just like, here's a free para for ya. Like, you can't tell me this game's not trying to screw me. Like, I know, like, a lot of general complaints when it comes to playing Pokemon is it seems like everything's kind of favored to the computer. Like, oh, if they get confused or if they get paired, they don't get affected by it nearly as much as, like, we, the player, would be. But you can't tell me that this is not happening, like, just a ridiculous amount more, right? Like, I feel like this is just, like, above and beyond the amount of, like, BS that one would normally have to deal with. Alright. I was hoping it wasn't going to slack off there. Like, I mean, granted, like, realistically, yeah, no, it should have, because otherwise I would have killed. But I feel like that shouldn't be... I don't feel like that should be slack off range. That's like upper yellow. Like, it's one thing to have, like, smart AI to be like, okay, here's, like, probably, like, one of the better choices you can make. But it's another to be like that right there. It 100% input read me. Like, it should have slack offed right there. Yeah, now it's like, okay, I can just move faster. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Trying to do this as a Nuzlocke is like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, because this is ridiculous. Alright, Grandpa coming out. Mildly worrisome. That being said, I think I can X-scissor my way through all of my problems here. Yeah, I don't think it should be able to learn Roost. It's not a flying type. Alright, Hyper Voice. Powered up by normal gem, but I also resist it. That still did a ridiculous amount of damage. Normal gems are, like, the gems are stupid. Yeah, I feel like Roost works way too well here. Not a flying type, Roost is also supposed to get rid of your flying status. Like, I could understand if this was a randomizer, but no, this is a boss. This boss isn't randomized. This is just standard procedure. I don't feel like Grandpa should be able to learn Roost. Okay, you gotta give me a crit somewhere. It's freaking X-Scissor, come on. Alright, fine, let's switch it up. Rock Tomb. Maybe we just get you a little bit closer. Honestly, that probably still took you down too far. No, it didn't. Okay. Alright, and then we X-Scissor this stupid Friggerig. Because realistically, this dies. Perfect. Okay. We've made it through the monster that is Whitney. And now that I have given up on worrying about Nuzlocks, we can breathe a sigh of relief and actually push forward for once. We also still need to run through Diglett Cave, even though we did it on the episode where everything fell apart here. I know I want to grab the Kingler. If we can get one of the Kinglers that had, like, huge power or whatever, that thing was nuts. Yeah, I think we'll start off with this. We're going to switch out Duck Duck for regular Duck. Because though Low Sweep has been incredibly useful, I'm going to say, and I'm fairly certain I'm right in this, that our original Duck with Stab Psychic gonna be a little bit more useful than Duck Duck without. You have an Orange Berry. Okay, hold on. Alright, move items. Oh. Take. Bag that. And anybody else have items? No. But yeah, I think I made the right choice here in saying screw it. Let's just un-Nuzlocke this. Let's pick up where we left off, because this was actually like a good run. It just, we got screwed. That's all. Alright. If I could get like at least one more ground type, that'd be great to add into the team for what's the word I'm looking for? for Surge. Also, I don't remember how far we made it, so we're gonna have to double check everything. Because it has been at least 2 weeks since I've actually played this specific thing. That also being said, if I want to go through things quickly, it's gonna be Cleavor. Cleavor is just a monster. Hey, Penny. Especially with what is it? Stab X Scissor, Stab X Scissor, and what is it? Stab Rock Tomb. Kind of nuts. Okay, I think we already did everything. Actually, yeah, thinking about it. All right, I'm going to assume that I've done everything down here because I think I did everything down here. And then I did the duo fight on this floor. I don't think I made it past that though. I think there's at least one more fight in here. It's not this one. She just talks about how she always has to travel with her Gardevoir. There it is. Alright. Alright, Froakie, not necessarily a great matchup for me, but again, it's a randomizer, so it doesn't matter nearly as much. Alright, and you don't actually do anything. Brick Break. What that would have been great for Brock. Okay. Let's see. Need to get the berries in here. Which that's gonna be another nice thing about going through like this as just a regular playthrough that's a randomizer. Is if I get stuck up on a specific fight, all I have to do is be like, oh, hey, I know what's coming out. Let's kind of arrange our Pokemon accordingly. Right, Cramorant and Lileep. Alright, so we Rock Tomb the Cramorant. We Avalanche the Lileep. Rude. Wait, why didn't that affect the Lileep? Because Storm Drain. Okay. That's why they're set up that way. Wow, survived with 1. Oh, is that what Gulp Missile does? That, interesting. Alright, so the big problem here is we already know that the Cramorant is apparently just stupid fast, which I do not remember it being that fast. Okay, genuinely surprised. Alright, honestly, I don't feel like... Yeah, okay. I thought it lost speed. How fast is Cramorant? I feel like Cramorant's like ridiculously fast. Also, it swallowed a Pikachu. That's hilarious. Alright, send out the Boom, even though it's much weaker. And I guess send out Mole Lady. Mole Lady probably gonna die, but that being said, we're gonna go dig for... Okay, cool. So, Mole Lady, insanely fast. How in the world are Mole Lady and frickin' Rillaboom faster than this Cramorant? I call shenanigans. I'll have to actually double check to see what their speeds are compared to Cleavor. Like, I already know Ursaluna was always going to be slow as shit. That's just who Ursaluna is. But you're seriously telling me that somehow... Okay. We're gonna go Bubbly Bounce. See if we can't get a good chunk of our health back. Which I just realized we were paralyzed. Forgot we were paralyzed. That's on me. Oh well. We're gonna send out the duck. Again, under-leveled, but should be okay enough. Okay. Psychic on you. We're not doing Power Charge, I can tell you that. We're gonna dig again. Surprisingly fast. Scorching Sands, huh? Alright. I don't have... I was gonna say, I don't have an answer for the Luminen. So let's just sack the duck. Okay, that's at least mostly dead. Once again, like, this fight went so much easier. Like, I don't understand, like, what all of a sudden changed. There's no point in power. I'm gonna shadow. Actually, wait. Yeah, let's go wake up slap. Okay, how are you going first this time? Or wait, no, wait, never mind. You always went first. And wait, what? I don't think that's how Poison Touch works, but I don't know. No, wait, I'm thinking of Poison Point. What the fuck's Poison Touch? R.I.P. Mole Lady. Alright, I'm gonna go Ice Knuckle Crash. Hope that skull doesn't kill. Got real lucky. I think Killer will at least go first. Nope. Cool. Okay, that fight just went horribly because reasons. Yeah, I feel like the game literally is just like all of a sudden like, oh hey, by the way, we know like what you've been doing. We're just gonna randomly turn up the difficulty for no reason. Okay, so starts off with a Cramorant and a Leap. Like, the Rock Tomb's pretty strong here. It does feel like a wall's been put in front of you. Yeah, especially if you go back and you watch the episode where like all this fell apart, which I don't think it's live yet. I don't know. I have no idea where my uploads are. I just know I have a lot of them already pre-scheduled. But like, if you watch this, we breezed through. Well, I don't want to say we breezed, but we murdered through that. Like, I don't remember the Cramorant outspeeding us. 44.80. 80's pretty good. Literally, my... Okay, yeah, the game's legit trying to screw me because... I don't see a point where my... my Cleavor is not moving before the Cramorant. That being said, you're not useful in that situation. Let's switch into Boom. And then maybe we take out the Cramorant a bit quicker this time around. Honestly, another thing I should probably start doing so I don't run out of money is I should start just saving in front of bosses. Just so I can be at the ready. Alright. So we Rock Tomb you. We know you survived. And we're going to go Core Enforcers so that way... Interesting that you went Air Slash this time instead of Surf. Huh. I guess because it was Surf was super effective against both Rock and Papa Bear, then it was like, oh, you know what's a good thing to do here? We're gonna hit both. So I'm wondering what I started off with. Because I feel like I would have started off with Rock and Papa Bear anyways. The fuck is Fairy Lock? Nothing that I can do. That doesn't do damage, so I don't care. The fact that Boom didn't die is surprising. Alright. Okay, so I can either Psychic Fang the Nidoqueen, or I can X-Scissor the Leap. I think I'm more afraid of the Nidoqueen, if I'm being 100% honest. Realistically, I was gonna say Rillaboom's gonna die here, so it doesn't really matter what I pick. Interesting. So, what? Okay, I feel like that. Okay, then Storm Drain. I don't feel like Storm Drain works the way it should. I feel like that's some bullshit. I feel like it should fully absorb Surf. Like, what the fuck was that? Alright, we're sending out the Duck. I'm gonna send out the Papa Bear. Duck uses Psychic. That should kill Avalanche on you. Seismic Toss? Nah, not for that. Not for the moveset we got. The moveset we got is way too good. Wow. Like, I know it's stab super effective, but golly. Alright, from that point, pull out the Croc. Fire Pledge, Avalanche. Okay, I feel like that's doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, I feel like that's more than what it should be doing. Like, I know Giga Drain is strong, but golly. I'll go Crash Course. And I guess we'll go Avalanche. Scald. Okay. Again, it's not a surprise that Papa Bear's not that fast. It's yeah. That did not do a lot of damage. Okay, well that's not good for us. We're probably gonna have to do this one over again. What did I do so differently that this worked out perfectly fine? Alright, I'm gonna go dig. At least try and avoid some damage, though. I was gonna say, really? You went for... Okay. There you go, most of your health back? Yeah, okay, well... I feel like Crash Course did more. Ooh, that is a really good crit there. We needed that. Alright, one Pokemon left. Right, this monster. Okay, we got a Crash Course into that. Do we... What is your special attack? I'm assuming the special attack's probably not going to be worth it, right? No, it's... No, okay. I'm just going to hope that Mole Lady goes first and I can get a stab dig. Or you try and scold the crocodile. Come on, stab dig. Poison touch on top of it, cool. Whew. We snuck that one out, Jesus. It did not want us to win that, God. Yeah, I have no idea what we did so differently when we beat them the first time. Because literally, the episode where we beat Whitney, I don't think... We might have lost, like, one Pokemon. And I don't think it was... I think it might have been to, like, Brendan, not like, just these random jabronis. Okay, I don't think anybody out here actually fights. Like, I know we lost Rock in the Diglett Cave because of a stupid Kingler that had Aftermath, which any other time never would have lost Cleavor there. I don't remember you being here, but this is probably exactly what I did. I saw that come out, I'm like, huh, and then I rock tombed, and I was like, okay, well, that's fun now. I don't know. If I'm gonna go stab something, I'm gonna go with the best move that I probably have. I do not remember what Brendan has here specifically. I know he has a Grovyle. I know he has a Crawdont. I don't remember what else he has. I know he has something that I think poisons, which is the annoying thing. I think I'm gonna do what I most likely did with what we did last time, was I'm gonna start off with the duck, hit Stone Axe, and kind of just flounder from there. I'd really prefer, you know, duck to survive, so that way I can get duck leveled up more. But that being said, we're realistically going to make it to Lieutenant Surge. I don't know if we'll make it to Lieutenant Surge tonight, to be honest, because I only got like 15 more minutes, but still. But we'll make it to Lieutenant Surge. It's just getting a team ready for him, because him and his Mega Manectric is scary. And of course, with the Mega Manectric, it's all like, oh yeah, by the way, I also have Blast Burn? Was it Blast Burn? I don't know, it had some kind of fire move, which was like, oh yeah, by the way, here's something to screw up all of your ground types that all happen to be steel as well. Okay, you guys, I don't think you guys give me anything. Alright, is there an actual fight in here? I don't think it... Yeah, I was gonna say you guys aren't in a fight. Alright, heal up. Take on Brandon. Alright, next week will be better. That's a guarantee. Next week will be better for this. Because all the stress of the Nuzlocke will be gone. Maybe if I'm bored on like the weekends and I don't have a game that I particularly want to play, maybe I'll sit. I wanted to put the duck out first. Yeah, whatever. If we screw up, we're screwed up. 4 Pokemon, Loudred. Yeah, starting off with the duck with what's the word I'm looking for? Stone Axe plus low sweep, probably pretty useful. Okay, that's just Loudred dead. Lunatone, again, just X Scissor. I was gonna say if it's super if I'm super effective with X Scissor, nothing should stand in my way. Yeah, and then just X Scissor. Focus Sash, okay. Waterfall, huh? That probably would kill, right? Yeah. I don't remember you having a Focus Sash last time. Let's see. We know Grovile's gonna come out. I was gonna say Excadrills are... Okay, Rillaboom for 67. 71 for... Okay. We're gonna send out the Duck. The Duck will realistically outspeed. At least I would hope. There we go. That sets up at least that. He gets the special attack increase and a level. Grovyle comes out. And then, yeah, we'll just go Psychic because Stab Psychic. Okay. I was about to say, you have nothing, but no, I'm assuming you did the Power Punch to increase your attack to then try and Leaf Blade. I don't know why you wouldn't just Leaf Blade to begin with. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna give both the Duck and Rillaboom the Shiny Stones. So that way they'll level up at least a little bit faster while I'm going through the... I don't get... Diglett Cave, that's it. So at least that way we should have a pretty quality team for, whatchamacallit, Surge. I think between Papa Bear and Excadrill, I should be generally fine. Actually having, what's the word I'm looking for? Actually having Rock with me will be super helpful because Rock can do just a crap ton of damage. Not worrying about losing Pokemon will allow me to set up Stealth Rock with Stone Axe from Golduck. Like if I could switch out Stone Axe for Rock Tomb on Cleavor, I 100% would. Okay, we should probably go heal. Go heal, probably buy up some Great Balls. We'll pretty much just battle and catch anything along the way in Diglett Cave. I might take the time off stream to go through and see what Pokemon we've seen and recapture anything that I feel like that could be especially helpful. Because that's going to be the big thing. Okay, good. I don't have infinite repel on. Okay, Emboar. Pretty cool. Rock Tomb? If it dies, it dies. It didn't die, so we'll catch it. Wow, and burnt. Honestly, kind of a dick move, if you ask me. I got 28 Great Balls. We'll go Great Ball. Oh, that's another thing. I think we got a handful of Quick Balls. I should probably just start throwing Quick Balls. Alright, I'll worry about nicknaming things after. We're not learning mirror move. Yeah, I'll nickname things later just to save a little bit of time because I only have a handful of minutes left. Alright. But yeah, I want to get through this. Okay, yeah. Adding on a mythical to the team, that's probably going to be pretty great, right? Okay, I definitely don't want to bulldoze. I'll go Lash Out. At least this should do a fairly reasonable amount of DMLers. Alright, alright, let's try Nest Ball. It's like suggesting to use a Nest Ball. I feel like a Great Ball, yeah, Great Ball's gonna be better. I don't know why it's suggesting using a Nest Ball. Alright, as of right now, bad moves. So I'm 100% literally catching this because I'm assuming it has great base stats. Alright. If I gotta hit it with something, I'll hit it with something. I'm probably gonna have to hit it with something, aren't I? Okay, Grass Knot. Okay, fine. Fine. Sure, whatever. Ah, fuck, we lost our Citrus Berry. That'll be mildly annoying later. Wow, that did fuck all. Alright, I want to see if I can get lucky with the Great Ball. Realistically, gonna kill here, but whatever. Damn, bitch. Alright, we tried. Da-na. Next. I mean, you can't... Exactly. That's just kind of where I'm at this point, is just... kind of go out, use what I can. Alright, I'm gonna go Icicle Crash, because... at least this will be resist. Okay, maybe I should at least go Stab Resist. Okay, that's better. But yeah, when we come back to this, like my box is gonna look very different. Like I'm gonna be like, I'm probably gonna take the time to organize everything by type to be like, okay, this is how we're gonna do things. So that it's like we can be ready for each and every thing that's gonna be coming up. That's probably gonna be a pain in my ass. Hopefully I can get a handful more ground types so I can be ready for Surge. I'm clearly going to be ready for Erica because between Killer Croc here, Embor, and Volcanion, that's going to be pretty well set. Plus we have Cleavor with the bug types. I think Big Bird has Oblivion Wing. Yeah, that's the problem with a randomizer is with certain Pokemon being like mythicals and whatnot, they are going to be harder to catch because they just naturally have a low catch rate. Oh no, I don't need another one of you. You go away. You go away. I don't want to talk to you, mister. Okay, Deerling, cute and all, but no thanks. Lord was like, I absolutely was like, fuck that. All right, I'll deal with that later. That'll be something, again, I'll do off stream. If you can go watch a previous episode to see me do that. This bastard right here. There's a good chance it'll die. Oh, it didn't die. But yeah, if this thing has the huge power that I want it to have, this thing's a monster. So there's a chance I will catch multiple Kinglers. Oh, come on, just stay in the ball. Quit being a dick. Let's go Bubbly Bounce. Maybe that'll at least do a nice bit. Probably not. Okay, that honestly did about the amount I wanted it to do. Enough of it to like really reduce the health, but not so much that it like almost killed. Okay, come on. This is the really scary move, the triple dive. This move almost killed my Cleavor, and then I immediately killed it, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, Aftermath, aha, you take damage. Stupid. Alright, perfect. Alright, boom almost to cap, which is useful. I don't think we can really get anything that's going to like really like jump out and be like, hey, by the way, here is, you know, the really good stuff. All right, I'm gonna heal up. I'll talk to the people in the one place, pick up Flash. Actually, wait, do we even need Flash at this point? Because I'm going to assume the dark tunnel is not gonna, or rock tunnel isn't gonna actually be dark. Yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot of off-stream stuff just to make my life a lot better. We'll get loaded up on a bunch of different Pokemon. We'll get them all leveled up, so that way we'll be ready to go. Okay, so he does give us Flash. Which I think they at least made Flash a, like a damage move. Okay, yeah, so we need to still do that. Okay. Here's my plan. I'm going to save here. By the time next week, again, so long as I actually remember to do all this off-stream grinding, I probably will, but I don't know. We do have an open house this Sunday, so time might slip by me. Who knows? But the plan is pretty much go straight into Surge. I should have a team set up, ready to go to murder, and we're gonna go into Surge. Well, if you made it this far in the video, first of all, seriously, thank you for your time. This entire series has been very, very up and down between deciding if I want to do randomizer Nuzlocke, if I want to do a regular Nuzlocke, if I want to do a Nuzlocke at all. Like it's like if I wanted to fully restart, just like, okay, we'll just do another randomizer. Haha, it'll be fun. It's like, no, I think I finally landed on the right decision on, we have a team that's already pretty set up that we know is decent. Let's just save ourselves the trouble and like save us like 3-5 streams worth of, or actually no, probably more like 3 streams worth of progress. So yeah, either way, once again, thank you for your time. Really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.